what you do with my butt nuggets.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Allan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to the 145th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. It's the podcast with the farts. We're so glad you joined us, and we can't thank you enough for your support on X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
X.
And YouTube, I guess I should say that too.
Yeah.
You can always check us out at blcpodcast.com and listen to us every single day on your favorite podcast platforms. And don't forget to like and review the show. And now, this is so stupid. And now, it's my pleasure to introduce a man who's returning from open fart surgery. It's Fred. I typed that quickly and just realized that.
How would they have open fart surgery?
I don't know.
Open up your farts.
Give me your farts.
They're beautiful.
They put a deodorizer up your butt.
Farts are huge.
Make it smell like potpourri.
That's right. Poopery.
And as always, I'd like to introduce the band with the plan and a happy little Stan. He's a fan. He's a fan. Allan, OTB.
Yeah, it's me. Crowd.
I'm gonna do my stuff.
Got the out-of-town crowd today.
I've been hearing that song a lot lately. It's a good song.
Telling you, it is a good song, ain't it?
It's like that sample is so good. I just love the
You heard it here first.
That's right. You did hear it here first. So welcome to the show, everybody. We're so glad you joined us for the 145th time of us doing this. Yeah, that's probably about right. I would say, I don't know if we've done it more. We've had a few that didn't make it. So maybe like the 148th time.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Yeah. Welcome. We're so happy that you're here. What?
We are. We're happy that you're here.
Yeah, we are.
And if you're queer, happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. That's right.
That's right. Yeah.
See, it's funny. What?
I didn't mean to do that.
Hope you're
I don't
not
think that
proud
was
of
the right button. Yeah.
You never know. Have to clean the pipes.
You're going to be hearing that a lot this month.
Yeah, get ready for that. So, yeah, it's funny, Fred, because, what was it, 2 years ago or last year where I was like, hey, happy Pride Month, and you guys were like, yeah, whatever. And now,
let's catch it on, man.
Hey, it's great. I'm happy.
Catch it on, man.
Be proud of yourselves.
Republicans hate this month, man.
Oh, they hate them all. They hate all of them.
You got Pride Month, and then, Juneteenth is coming up.
We went 34.
What happens on Juneteenth? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we talked about that last year.
We did. Juneteenth is right around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait.
It's Abraham Lincoln's birthday.
Oh, just getting worse and worse.
Screw that guy.
Screw that guy. Allan, did you know that Abraham Lincoln's favorite food was chicken fricassee?
Yes, I did.
Fricassee.
Yeah.
Chicken fricassee.
It's one of Allan's favorite foods.
Yes.
As well.
Is it? Really?
Yeah.
Chicken?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's chicken tikka.
So
That's the RIPD. Yeah. It's chicken tikka.
we're 1.5 seconds into the show and it's already off the rails.
I said it was chicken tikka.
Which is exactly what I hoped. So, everybody, welcome to the show. We're so glad you joined us.
He had his way with my skull.
That was such a horrible movie. God, it had funny bits, but it was such a horrible movie.
It had Kevin Bacon in it.
Oh, well, there you go. That makes up for it.
Yeah, he was the bad guy.
Was Kevin Bacon in the chicken tikka?
No, Kevin Bacon was the bad guy.
Yeah, he was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Now you know. This bacon wasn't good for you.
Did you see it? They made a second one?
Second RIPD?
Yeah. That was terrible.
Oh, I bet it was. It didn't have nobody in it, right?
Yeah, it didn't. It really didn't. They had like the two main characters like black chicks. Like, and I don't know who they were.
Did Disney do it?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe Netflix did if they were too
I
black.
think I watched like the first.
It was an
second.
R.I.P. off. Nope. I know. Let's go back to the show. Let's get back to the show.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the show for the 15th fucking time. We're so glad that you still joined us. If you're still here, you're not one of those people on YouTube who was like, one guy said, I only listened to you guys for 5 minutes and turned you off. And then another person said, I only made it 10 seconds. I was like, I said, all right.
Take it to the intro. That's
well, the
crazy.
guy who said that he lasted 5 minutes, I said, you should check out our YouTube shorts, and that way you can turn us off in less than a minute. And then the person who said 5 seconds, well, I only lasted 5 seconds. I said, that's very impressive. Like, I mean, you know,
about like a sex
for a
life.
second.
I was going to make it sexy joke. And then I was like, I don't want to make a sexy joke.
You.
Right. Well, because, you know, it's too easy.
Come on.
Brad, we like to go around the corners of humor.
Yeah, because
We are low and brow.
Right. When there's an easy joke, it's too easy. Let's do something that doesn't make any sense.
I love
make
softball.
anyone laugh.
Give me a softball any day.
I've got a softball for
it
you.
is Pride Month, so here you go.
I'm gonna hit it with my bat. My big old
Bat it up. Bat it up. Well, speaking of sports, Fred, since you mentioned it, it's time for sports talk. So the big news on everybody's
You said sports.
Sports. Nailed it. So the big news on everybody's lips
Get it right
and
one
hips. I get it right every time because I know it. I edit it to make it sound like I got it right every week.
Every week.
Every week that we do sports anyway, which is like once every 4 months we talk about sports. So, but now if it's food, if we had that song for food, I'd nail it.
Oh shit!
Food. Food.
Shit.
Food. I love it.
That song would have been just worn out.
Yeah. I was like, the button doesn't work anymore. So the big news on everybody's, like I said, on everybody's lips and hips and nips
Yeah.
is the Pat McAfee and Caitlin Clark debacle.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you who don't know who Caitlin Clark is, where have you been?
She's the number one draft pick for the
Number one draft
WNBA.
pick of the Indiana. Do you know who the team that she plays for? The Indiana
Flacers.
I believe it's the Indiana Fever, if I'm not mistaken.
Fever? COVID
I believe
fever.
so.
COVID fever. The Indiana COVID fevers.
She is an American basketball player and plays for the Indiana.
The Indiana.
Yep.
The Indiana Fever. Well, Caitlin Clark has had a little bit, and I don't know if you guys have paid any attention to any women's basketball this year. Of course, it feels like literally 2 weeks ago, it was like the end of March Madness for the ladies.
Right. Yeah.
And like as soon as that ended, the WNBA draft happened, and then it was like, oh, now the season's starting, and now they're playing, and they just never to get a break. Which is, you know, sounds right. Which Allan would
That's
not
basketball, though,
make that
man.
noise so
Like,
much.
I just turned it off.
Basketball is just like, you know, never ending. It's always on,
Right.
man. It's like hockey.
Do they have a preseason in women's
They
basketball?
do have a preseason. Yeah, it's very short. And just like the NBA, it has a very short preseason as well. It's only like 4 or 5 games. It's just not, it's pretty short.
Yeah, because they wouldn't immediately. I mean, she got drafted, and the next thing you know, she's
she's playing.
Yeah, right. So,
They're whooping her ass.
they are exactly, that is correct. That is the issue that we are here to address today, Fred, for some reason, is they're beating up on our girl.
They're banging her.
They're banging her, and the worst
All the
way.
women are banging Kate.
Not in a good way.
Not in the way you want her to get banged. Like,
Well, it depends on who you are.
which, and, well, I mean, if it's WNBA,
I'm just
exactly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because she's
don't
a
make
minority.
assumptions. Not
I think
especially
that's
not
why
on
they-
Pride Month.
that's why they mad at her. Because
Yeah, that's why they're mad at her, because she's not one of them.
I think that's what Allan said months ago when we talked about this. Well, no matter what she's into or where she's
Right. I mean,
into it, it's all good because that has nothing to do with the sport,
No,
quote unquote sport. I'm kidding.
false.
It's a real sport.
Sports.
So, sports. So anyway, Caitlin Clark has been getting her ass kicked on the courts of the WNBA games.
Right.
And of course it's become, and okay, so this is where Fred, I do tend to agree that it might be like a she's one of these kind of people things. Because like it certainly seems like as soon as everybody else plays rough in the NBA or the WNBA, right? But as soon as they start beating up on like the little white girl, which understand, I mean, there have been plenty of white women in the NBA, WNBA who are excellent, excellent players. And she hasn't done anything to really determine her future at this point.
What's that big tall white girl?
Rebecca Lobo was good.
Lobo.
You know, but I mean, the difference between, you know, that they try to compare her like with Bird and shit, and it was like, no, she's not a great player. She's a good player, but she's not great.
Come on, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. Because they were saying, well, because she's white, and they had the white thing, and they tried to.
I think they tried to make her like a great white hope. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean, she's a good player, but she's not great.
But she's arguably good for the league.
She's arguably the greatest college basketball player in history.
No.
From
a statistics standpoint,
no.
And a scoring standpoint, technically, she is the greatest college basketball player.
No.
Who is?
Pete. Pistol Pete.
I love Pistol Pete. Don't get me wrong. I love Pistol Pete.
Pistol Pete is the greatest college basketball player that ever was. He didn't have a 3-point line. If he'd have had a 3-point line, you'd have never heard of Caitlin Clark.
Right. Well,
she'd have never broke.
Well, you would have heard
because he would have killed her. I don't know how that.
He would have killed her.
He's like, I have the 3-point line. You're dead, bitch.
Pistol Pete or a bear? Which one?
Either one. Which one do you want to hang out with? A bear. So
pick the bear.
So obviously, like I said, she's been getting the business, as they would call it in sports. Since she's joined the WNBA. And then our buddy Pat McAfee, who is, you know, I'm not saying like I would never say turn off this show to listen to another show, but his show's pretty damn funny. I like his take on sports, very funny. And you know, he's a great guy. He seems like a nice guy overall. But he kind of went out. He kind of called her a white bitch the other day.
He said that.
I mean, kind of like he definitely did.
Well, he did.
Yeah, I said he did.
Straight up called her a white bitch.
But I think he was said it in a nice way. Like he wasn't he wasn't like, oh, that bitch. He was like, oh
yeah, no, it wasn't a negative connotation. It was
right.
You know,
that's what I'm saying. So in a nice way.
Got this white bitch out here. You know what I'm saying? And,
right.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's all her fault. Because, like, all she got to do
is play better.
And I know it
was not show up to the games then.
No, all she got to do is knock somebody the fuck out.
No, she can't do that.
Yes, she can.
No, she can't.
Yes, she can. Yes,
she can't. She's the face of the WNBA. She can't do that.
You get suspended for a couple games and that's it. But I guarantee
she is the face. She's the face of the WNBA. We're her teammates.
Nobody would mess with her anymore.
We're
and
her
that's
teammates.
True. Yeah,
that's where you have to have. I'm sure there's one lady on the team that's like 7 or 6'5" and is like 258 pounds, and can like body somebody and just be like the enforcer,
right?
And like, where are they at? Are they just mad at her too because she's got?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, so my question is, is the reason that she's, I don't want to say suffering through dealing with this issue, is it because she's, like I said, the new face of the NBA? Is it because she makes the most money?
Yeah, it's because the media hype her.
Got a shoe contract, and there's only one other lady or two other ladies that have it. Or
you know, you're thinking about most of them. They make between $75,000 to $125,000 a year.
How much did she get?
A lot.
She got $500,000 or $5 million. She got $5 million.
Yeah, she probably gets a lot more than that with their endorsements and shit.
Yeah, with the endorsements. But her contract for the NBA for WNBA was like $5 million.
Yeah, and so before her, the highest paid player in the WNBA got, I think, $250,000 a year.
You know, really? And I'm fixing to say something that's controversial.
Get ready,
but it's true. I mean, you know, men. You know, when we not say get jealous. You know, when we don't like something, you know, we kind of motherfucker. But women, they're ruthless, man.
Right?
Yeah.
They are ruthless, and you know, and if they're pissed off, man, that's it. You're fucked.
Yeah.
You know. And that's what's happening to her. She's getting her ass kicked, but she can't do nothing because she's the face of the NBA, of the WNBA.
But that's what I'm saying too. Like, the league it's like the league don't even have her back.
No, but what's the league gonna do?
So Caitlin Clark is
because you're right, because you can't be like, look, you can't touch her.
No,
you can't do that.
No,
right.
I mean, it's got to come from her team, and and even that last the last foul that they showed on TV, they don't show the rest of it. But when she went to the bench, the other players were congratulating her, but her coach wasn't.
Right.
Her coach was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
But they don't show that part.
No,
well, that's a coach's job too.
But they could start calling flagrant fouls because that was just like straight up flagrant. You know what I'm saying? She was waiting for an inbound pass, and old girls just came and threw a shoulder into her.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. And
I mean,
and she called her a bitch.
Flagrant, did she?
Because that's what she did. She was like, "Hey, bitch," and that's what she turned around.
And that's a sucker move too, because I saw the interview with the girl afterwards, and they were asking her about it, and she's like, "I'm not answering any Caitlin Clark question." No. Why? You the one put yourself out there in that situation.
Right. You didn't have to answer
Nobody knew who she was until she had that foul. Now everybody.
Kennedy. Her name is Kennedy.
I don't know her fucking name.
Kennedy. It's Kennedy with a CH.
Kennedy?
To start.
Kennedy.
It's pronounced Kennedy, but it starts with a CH. How does that work? I don't know.
Chinity.
English, man.
Not about to have my chinity chin.
By dealing with this white bitch.
Chinity.
So the main thing is, like I said, Pat McAfee called it out, said she was, a white lady, and then subsequently apologized. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, that's kind of his job. He apparently, he's out of Indiana. So he called Caitlin Clark because he played like all those years for the Colts, the Indianapolis football team. Right. You don't know who that is. But he called Caitlin Clark, he got in touch with her, and she said it was fine. So it's no big deal.
Yeah. She's like, I am a white bitch.
She's like, yeah, bitch.
And the context he was saying was like, basically, he was like, all them people picking on that white bitch, and that's the context. Right. It was funny.
Right.
You have to watch out because that's the face too. So he's like,
that's right.
And
you don't want to get in trouble.
And he works for ESPN. So
that's crazy, man. That motherfucker.
People were calling for him to be suspended or fired or all this stuff.
Man, after the Aaron Rodgers thing, they ain't gonna fire him.
Yeah, no.
That guy ain't
I'm
going
not worried about it.
He's making too much money for them.
That white dude ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that white guy ain't going nowhere.
That white motherfucker ain't going
nowhere. He's the money right now.
White asshole.
He's making the money.
He is ESPN.
He's the best part of it. He's the best part of ESPN.
Yeah.
From like 8 to 12, he is ESPN, man.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
he's sincerely the best, like one of the best people they have. So
crazy.
We'll stay with sports because we're already talking about sports.
Right.
Fred, unfortunately, Mike Tyson had to bow out of his fight with Logan. Is it Logan Paul? Jake Paul? Which one's he fighting? One of the Paul guys.
Jake.
Yeah. Jake.
Jake. I don't know. They're all
Jake.
the same. Those white bitches are all the same. So, all the same for me anyway. Well, it turns out.
Go ahead.
No, it turns out he because of his health issues with his ulcer, the Tyson tummy, as we like to call it. He had to back out. They said he's still got to get a few months in of training, like once he gets back to full health, and they'll reschedule the fight. But it was announced last week, which is today for us, that someone else, a former boxer, is stepping in to take his place, so that the fight is not lost. Do you have any idea who that might be?
Roy Jones.
Absolutely correct. Roy Jones.
Is it really?
Yes, sir.
That's bullshit.
Roy don't want that.
He couldn't fight back in the day.
I know. Yeah. After he did the Matrix movie, after he was in that Matrix movie, his whole boxing career went downhill, man.
Was he in the Matrix movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the third one.
I didn't want it. The third one was trash.
The third one was garbage.
I mean, he's not a heavyweight. You can't.
No.
Yeah, no. Like,
that's what we're looking at.
I mean, it'd probably be a better fight than, let's say, Mayweather, because Mayweather don't fight.
Yeah,
he's all defensive, man.
He's the dance man.
Yeah, Roy will throw some punches, but
he throws like I said. Okay, I'm not gonna talk shit about Roy Jones Jr. because he would literally kick my ass through my face.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like his punches aren't as like powerful.
Well, it wasn't like he was fighting Tyson, you know.
But Roy in his prime was good. I mean, I used to love it when like he would do that chicken shit. Like he put his damn hands behind his back. And
when he in his prime, but come on, now he's not.
A long time ago,
you know.
Yeah,
and the last fight he fought was
the whole like excitement about it for me was like Mike has that raw energy. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike, he feel to me it feels like, you know, when Mike gets in that ring, he goes to another place. It's like, you know, deep into his subconscious.
He's talking about eating
all
his
the
children
pain
again.
and trauma. Yeah, all that pain and trauma takes over everything else. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
the beast comes out,
and he's out for blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was the whole excitement. I mean, there's nobody else I would want to see fight.
Any
Paul,
influencer.
Well, I mean, if Paul's going to fight somebody now, he needs to fight somebody like for real.
Yeah.
You know, none of this bullshit that he's been fighting.
Try to fight these old and shit.
You know,
You know what I'm saying?
Well, but I mean, like he's not a legit boxer. He's just I think he's a legit boxer. I mean, he could
fight. He could. Yeah, I've seen his sparring and like the dude knows how to fight. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, he can hold his own, but he's not. Yeah, he's not a number one contender like they're making him now.
No,
he could have been a contender.
And that's another thing about that stuff too is like, you know, the guys that really go through the ropes of in boxing, you know, they climb the ladder and you know, and they have to take shit fights for shit money. You know what I'm saying? And then this guy's like, oh, I make Prime and videos and you know,
and I'm super rich and I was already on.
I'm gonna get $75 million for this one fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and I don't even
win or lose. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
These guys that like in the circuit, like they gotta go down to Mexico. Fight next to chicken fights and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fight while a donkey show's going on in the middle of the ring.
Esmeralda's giving a donkey show.
Yeah.
They're like, ding, ding, donkey show. The donkey holds the card and is the one that walks through.
You know, two dogs fucking in the back, you know, shit.
Yeah.
It's good time. But that's how you earn your, like you said, you got to earn your chops.
Yeah. You got to pay your dues, man.
So now that we know that it's going to be Roy Jones Jr., do you think that this changes any? I mean, like we had all pegged Mike Tyson as the winner, like no doubt.
Right. Yeah.
I think Paul's going to win.
Yeah.
You think that switches?
I think he'll win by decision, and you know he'll win. Yeah.
I don't know how old,
or maybe a TKO.
Boy, gotta be like.
Yeah, but Roy Jones. I mean, but he doesn't have the Roy Jones didn't have the. I mean, Tyson, when you saw him practice, you know, when he was sparring and shit. I mean, all right, he's a 60-year-old man and blah blah blah. But man, still, he's 55, 60-year-old man that 55. I still wouldn't fuck with.
Yeah,
you know,
sure. I'm not saying I would mess with him. I mean, you know,
but Roy Jones doesn't seem to have the. I don't.
He just doesn't have the oomph.
Because remember when
the buzz.
Remember when Mike Tyson beat that dude up on the plane?
Yeah.
I mean,
that was great.
And I mean, the guy pushed.
We had him on the show right after that.
Yeah, fucked around and found out.
Well, no, and they show him. They show him with sparring and shit, and hitting the punching bag and all that.
It looks mean.
You know, he's hitting with that full whole body shit, and he's like looks like the old Tyson.
Yeah,
and Roy Jones never had what Tyson had anyway.
Yeah.
No. What did they say? Like, I might not be as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. I think that's a country music singer that said that. Yeah. I may not be as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. Which is to say, Tyson's like,
all right, you got like one more fight in it.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to like start rework his career.
Yeah, I mean, Tyson can't fight the number one contender now. No.
Would you watch that though? If they made an over 50 boxing league, would you watch that?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's elder abuse, man.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not like they're forcing them to do it. I'm just saying.
I know, but still though, like Actually, it would be forcing them to, because half of them dudes that would be in it ain't got no more money left.
Right.
And that's the only reason they're doing it is because they know they can make a buck.
Yeah.
Right.
But not realizing the consequences. Because that's pretty much that's what happened to Mike Tyson. I mean, not Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Fighting in his old age and fucked around and got, Parkinson and Alzheimer's and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, too many shots to the head at that old age, man. You can't do that.
Mm-mm.
Can't do that.
That's true.
Maybe.
I agree.
No, not even. I was gonna say slap boxing or something, man. It was like even still.
What if they did virtual robot boxing like on that movie?
That would be put some VR headsets on them and just let them like fight in VR.
Yeah, that would be boring.
That'd probably be boring. Yeah.
Like, okay, well, that's
fighting the metaverse.
Well, no, like which movie was it? Was it one of them Rocky movies that they did the what if this person fought this person and they would actually have the 15 rounds and the computer AI did it?
Yeah.
You know,
but if they did AI, Rocky would never win any fights because it's all about his heart and his spirit.
No, Rocky wouldn't. In the movie, Rocky won all the fights.
Yeah,
but he wouldn't win the fights because he's all about that spirit.
No, because in all the fights, Adrian was there.
AI don't know about heart.
Right,
Adrian,
exactly.
But the AI knows about Adrian. AI's like, well, if Adrian's in there, Rocky's gonna win.
You don't get like a one up. He gets an Adrian.
Yeah, with an Adrian. Because even in the movies, he lost the last fight because Adrian wasn't there.
Yeah,
he didn't win. You know, he didn't. And if Adrian's not there, he ain't gonna win.
Yeah,
that's what you hear. The AI is like Adrian.
There's 100,000 people in there, and he hears her voice.
That's real, though. I think. I don't know. I doubt it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's real or not. It
don't matter.
Well, what would it take you? So, Fred and Allan, I'll ask you guys this question. Since it's Jake Paul is in still, but Roy Jones Jr. is allegedly in, but they haven't confirmed anything yet.
All right.
How much would it take you? What would the purse have to be for either one of you guys to step into the ring with Jake Paul?
Jake Paul?
Either one of them. Yeah, Jake Paul.
I don't know. I would just step in the ring.
Motherfucker, man. I mean, like, I don't have to win, right? I don't have to win, right?
No, I'm saying, no, you just got to fight him. Like, how much would it call? Would, you know?
75 million.
What's the, okay.
Yeah.
So Jake Paul he's 6'1", he's a cruiserweight. So what's a cruiserweight? I don't know. Junior heavyweight. So right before light heavyweight and actual heavyweight.
You're cruising forward, bruising.
Yeah, but he would look a lot bigger than a cruiserweight recently. Well, he was gaining weight because of Tyson.
Right.
Also, because Tyson was making fun of him, saying he was like a fat boy.
He's drinking his muscle milk.
Yeah, I think Tyson, because Tyson was making fun of him about that. He said he had man boobs and all that.
He's 6'1" and around 200 pounds.
That boy got old dog titties.
Yeah.
Oh, too soon.
And a basset hound titties.
Ridiculous. All right. Well, I think we've talked enough sports forever.
Yeah.
We'll never talk sports again. I don't know. Is there anything other sports stuff?
Not forever.
I don't know.
The NBA Finals just started as of when this is released.
The NHL Finals too.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. You see the lady with the boobs?
The boobs? The lady with the boobs?
Yeah, the lady with the boobs. Oiler lady. You guys didn't see that?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, she was celebrating and she was like, what?
Oh, yeah. No.
Everybody became an Oilers fan. Everybody was like, I'm for Oilers now. You guys
I did watch that game. I did watch that game though. The Oilers. It was Game 6. Oilers and who was it? I forgot him. Who the fuck?
I don't know. All I know is I saw boobs. I was like, boobs.
But they played a song at the end. Like they played La Bamba.
Sure.
Like that's their theme song. La Bamba is their theme song.
The Bala 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 Bamba?
Yeah, Bala La Bamba. Because like in the arena, you see on the ticker, on the scrolling ticker, it's like play La Bamba, and then I'm like, I hear all the screaming and they're celebrating and everything, and you hear in the background la 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 bamba. I was like, they're fucking playing La Bamba. Why are they playing La Bamba? I don't know where it comes from, but the Oilers, where are they from? Are they Canadian?
Edmonton, yeah.
That's Canada?
That is in Canada, yes.
So why the fuck are they playing La Bamba?
Because
it's like Richie Valley is he buried there? Like
maybe.
Is that the resting place? Did he die there? Did the plane crash?
No, it crashed in where was it? Somewhere in Indiana, maybe, or something. I don't know. It was Indiana.
Caitlin Clark's hometown.
Oh, here we go. Oh, we brought it back to that. Let's take a quick break while we look for this Oiler boob.
Parker's like, boobs?
We gotta look. I gotta know what we're talking about. La Bamba.
All right, we'll take a break.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
La Bamba.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
To the 145th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to the magical Googling of Allan and the USA Crime website.
Yeah, it was
so weird that it's on that.
The USA Crime website.
Allan was able to find the perpetrator in question, and we were able to continue the show. We almost didn't continue the show.
Yes. We figured out that it was cold in there.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, watch that if you are an adult.
Oh, my God.
But, thanks to the
bottle nipple.
I'll tell you this. Thanks to the miracle of technology, we were able to find that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that brings us to this week's installation of Tech Shits. Tech Shits.
Tech Shits.
I don't have music or anything.
I'll add it in post.
No, you won't.
Okay, I won't.
He only does for the listeners at home. He only does sound effects and stuff when it's related to him.
Oh,
like when
That's
DRP.
not true.
Yeah, when DRP came on last week, it was like the whole time in the background, and then I'm like, I was gonna do a voice, and he's like, no thanks.
No, because I did the song for the weed song for Freddie when he took his dad.
Well, that was because you were worried about him, like physically, like him living or dying.
I was worried.
So we're still glad he made it. But yeah, so this is Tech Shits, guys.
Tech Shits.
Maybe I'll add something to it. Maybe
No,
I
you
won't.
won't. You won't. It's fine. I know you won't. And if you do, I'm going to be mad that you did, because the only reason you did it is because I told you wouldn't do it. Right? Same reason I'm growing my hair out, because I was told I won't do it.
I'm gonna have to do it now just to piss you off.
Right, and if you do it, then I'll
do it.
I win, because I got to say doo-doo on the podcast. So Tech Shits number one. Speaking of doo-doo, Fred. Tech Shits number
brain
one.
implants. Yep.
Our friends at Ikea, the famous people, are hiring workers for their online Roblox store, starting at £13.15 per hour. And you can serve virtual meatballs. So let me give you a little, before you weigh in, let me read you a little bit about it so you kind of understand what's going on. Yes. So there's a new opportunity for Roblox players in the UK and Ireland. IKEA announced that it would hire 10 people to run its virtual Roblox store as part of an initiative to showcase potential career opportunities to young people. But this time, kids will not be allowed to participate. You have to be 18 or older. So according to IKEA spokesman, with us, you have the opportunity to move departments, flex your skills, and get promoted. It also says you can unlock unique job progression, and the jobs run from all over the place. So apparently this is a thing. So obviously Roblox, you know what Roblox is. I know what Roblox is.
Yeah, I know you know.
$1,000.
Yes.
Thank you, Roblox. You fucker. And then my other kids are like, Dad, can we play Roblox? I'm like, absolutely not.
You should make them. You should make them go to the IKEA store and get a job.
Go get that IKEA job, son.
Just inject this. You back.
That's so stupid though. Who in their right mind is going to do that?
A lot of people, because if not, they wouldn't do it.
I believe that too. Too. Because I know like so many people that like used to and probably still do play like Farmville.
Oh yeah.
Like a game with you don't do anything. I mean, yeah, we gotta go get my crops up. Yeah, I mean, like.
So, Fred, what you gotta know? Well, okay. Like, what was it? A month ago we were talking about
Monopoly Go.
Monopoly Go. I know it, man.
You still addicted to it?
I got 15 days, and I'm deleting it off my phone.
Kick the habit.
The next season starts in 15 days, so like.
And then you're done.
I'm done. I'm not playing the next season.
Good to know. Until they're like, next season you can get the thimble, and you're like, thimble, dog. I got the thimble.
I already got the thimble. I got the thimble, the dog, the car. I don't have the battle.
The iron.
So that's wrong. You basically got everything.
I don't have the iron. Yeah, because I mean, it's nothing else to get.
What about the hat? You got the hat?
I do have the top hat.
Okay, you gotta have the
top hat. You gotta have the hat.
So you've defeated the game then if you have the hat. And
I did. I won Monopoly.
You have a dog that wears a hat. That's all you can ask for in any virtual.
See, and that's the thing with these games, you can't win. There's no winning.
They make sure you can't win.
Yeah, there's no winning.
I tried to pick up Pokemon Go again because my kids were talking about it and they were like, oh, and I was like,
it's making a comeback.
Well, I was like, we'll go on some walks and do Pokemon Go and like y'all can like have, it's like initiative for you guys to go on walks with me and like, for the game and whatever. And so, like, I turned it back on, and I was like, I'm going to try and start playing this again. And within minutes, I was like, this is gay, and I hate it. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay.
It is Pride Month.
Not that there's anything wrong with being gay. It just, it was one of those things where I was like, this is not what I like.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, but it's making a comeback,
Well,
it is making
Is it really?
It's Pride Month.
Well, no, I mean, but Pokemon Go's making they added some stuff to it. I guess with Apple, with
I used to be like into that like big time. I worked second shift, and I would like get off and like drive 20 minutes out the way, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew they had like, siege reels in this area.
Oh.
Well, I was like, I got to get that siege reel. I mean,
gotta catch them all, Fred.
But no, I had to give.
Well. So if you were applying for the job at IKEA, now this would, I would think that this would kind of be the opposite of that, because this is you're playing the game, but you're also getting paid money.
Like you're really getting paid?
This is a job. Yeah, this is a job with IKEA. So it's a virtual store. A couple of months ago, Walmart did the same thing. They began selling real world items in their Roblox online store. And, it was one of those things that says they were limited to 3 items that shoppers could pick up and buy in Roblox and then get shipped to them. But it still kind of set the table for this. So, I mean, it's a real thing, man.
So there's like a world. You go into the IKEA world.
So like in Roblox, they have all these different like mini games essentially.
Right, yeah.
And one of them is probably like IKEA, like you can go into a virtual IKEA store and walk around and look at stuff or something.
Things.
Well, and I'm sure in Walmart it was the same. There was like 3, like I said, this was a test.
Right.
I'm sure Walmart was like, let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
It's just a test to see if this is feasible. If people are willing to shop on
we'll
Roblox
spend $15 million
or spend my $1,000 on fucking bullshit Walmart, IKEA, fucking, oh my God, Roblox. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
I'm so mad at you.
Look at him. He's so mad. He got
I look at that. Oh my God.
Take a picture of that. Take a picture of that. Yeah.
I got it. Look at him. He froze up good too, man. Look at that. The anger. Look at
Yes. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
When he
right
comes
here.
back, it's gonna be the Hulk. It's not even gonna be bad. It's gonna be the Hulk.
Oh man, you guys got to watch the video if you're watching.
Yeah.
If you're listening, you got to watch the video.
So angry.
Parker, man.
Even me know not that real money.
Yeah. You know that's not real money.
So anyway, I'm mad at it. So fuck it.
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
How's that?
though, man. Like,
Well, that's like $17 an hour that you're going to be making to sit in this virtual world and help customers.
Help people get coming
I
out of
don't
their
want to go to my real job. There's no way I want to sit behind a.
You wouldn't want to just sit at home and be a video game clerk?
No.
You get to be an
And
NPC,
deal with retail customers. Like,
yeah, but not really retail customers, because you're like, oh, I'm sorry, disconnected. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. But I mean, some people are into it. So
kick them out the store.
Yeah, like you gotta go.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
You could say you can have a catchphrase
security for the store.
Yeah, you can have a catchphrase and you can say, "Did you bite my ass, bitch?"
Did you bite?
I don't know. So, in other tech news, Fred, your old buddy Elon Musk, who probably won't be showing up tonight, was successful in bringing the internet to a secluded Amazonian tribe. Which,
I was about to say, if you didn't bring it up, I was going to.
Of course I have to. It's tech news, Fred. It's tech shit.
Tech news.
Of course I had to bring it up.
Yes.
Of course, we all know what Starlink, which is Elon Musk's satellite internet service that he did.
Right.
He helped Ukraine for like a couple weeks until Russia got to him. And, a bunch of other guys. So he sent it to our dear friends in the Marubo tribe.
The Marubo.
Heck yeah.
Just so you know. Previous to this, they've had absolutely no connection to the digital world or anything online. But he was kind enough to send them this. And it has absolutely, within 9 months, has destroyed their civilization.
Oh yeah, man.
With all the young men now being addicted to social media and to pornography.
Yeah. I figured they'd be going to Pornhub.
Yeah, dude.
So,
of course.
The Marubo, or Marubo, I don't know, a tribe with its own language. They consume ayahuasca for a spiritual connection in the forest and practice trapping spider monkeys for food or companionship. How bad would it be to be one of those spider monkeys? Like, am I going to be their friend or am I going to be their spider monkey?
Depends on the day.
Right.
Depends on the day.
So they've been isolated for centuries with some of the closest villages or like a week's journey away. And so they've stuck with their traditional thing until September, when high-speed internet access, courtesy of Elon Musk, changed everything. So, like I said, he sent Starlinks.
Why would you do that?
Well, so Sainama Marubo, 73 of the tribe, had said when it arrived, everyone was happy, but now things have gotten worse. He told the New York Times. Within the Maloka, the village's communal dwelling towering 50 feet above the dirt floor, this person sat kneading Janaka berries for black body paint, adorned with shell snake jewelry. So it says young people have gotten lazy because of this internet. They are learning the ways of the white people. I get it. Before pausing and adding, Fred, but please don't take our internet away.
You don't want to lose it.
They're like, we don't want
the worst thing ever, but don't take it from me, please.
So it says, with just 9 months into Starlink, the Maruo are already facing the same issues that have plagued American households for years. Teenagers constantly on their phones, gossip-filled group chats, addictive social networks, online strangers, violent video games, scams, misinformation, and minors viewing pornography.
Dude,
yeah, but wait a second. Okay, Elon supplied the internet, but who supplied the phone and the computers?
Oh,
right.
Sure. It looks like they have this picture here of them with 1,000 boxes that say Starlink on them. So I'm sure he gave them laptops.
No, he ain't gonna.
Why though? No, why would you do that?
No, he didn't. Starlink is the satellite system. He's giving you internet. He ain't giving you the.
Well, someone gave it to him.
Yeah.
Why would you do that though? Like, you're not making any money off of it. Like,
well,
why would
I'm
you
sure
do
that
it?
Well, because he doesn't need money.
But
Like,
why
this is
would
kind
you
of-
do it? What's the purpose? What's the goal? What's the end game
I guess
of giving these people internet access?
Okay, so the relentless
They
march of the
didn't ask
internet-
for it.
No, they did not ask for it.
I'm sure they did.
How? They didn't know about it.
Sure.
I'm sure they asked for it because they had the computers. So somebody brought the computers in. So when somebody brought the computers in, he's like, I mean, they had access.
I'm sure
to
they got
DirecTV. You know,
when you get, like, when you donate your old phone, like your iPhone 4 to like Walmart or whatever, and they're like, give you a nickel for it. That's probably what they got. They probably just got like a big
It's
bucket
like
of old ass phones.
when the Patriots lost the Super Bowl and they sent the T-shirts over there.
Right. Undefeated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They sent
They sent all the what was the phone that used to explode? The Samsung Galaxy
Yeah,
or something like that.
The note.
The note, yeah. So they got a bunch of notes.
just blowing their hands off.
Yeah, like, we love the internet.
My typing thumbs.
Yeah. Or they're like, oh,
There he is again. Look at it.
You know, yeah, there is. I mean, I understand the supplying the internet and why. Well, it's easy because the internet, I mean, brings the world together in the sense. I would have thought they would have been more for education purposes. You know,
But what do these people need to know? They over there happy. They over there happy doing their own fucking thing, like not messing with nobody.
No. That's not what Americans do.
I know. Yeah,
We fuck everybody up.
everybody up.
Everybody. That's what we do. It's like, oh, we got it. You know, the problem that Americans have is we want to share everything we have.
right. We want to make everything America.
You know, so we're like, oh, we're going to share. We'll share our computers. We'll share our technology. We'll share
our
and it's like our freedoms. And no, that's the only thing we don't share.
Yeah,
We share everything else, and then we invade your country,
yeah.
fuck you up, and then we
That's
leave.
what it is. They got something over there. They got something over there that we want.
They're
They
probably
got
trying to get that snail shells that lady was
Yeah,
spraying.
I saw like a chart of like the most expensive minerals like in the world,
Yeah.
and like
The
there's-
vibranium.
Yeah, dark matter was at like $63 trillion an
They have
ounce.
the vibranium.
You know, yeah,
that
they
we
probably
discovered.
got
something like
I-
yeah.
You know, it's like what did they say? We're going to make, what was it? We're going to do something with the batteries. We're going to make like better batteries, and we're going to get the Colbert. And it's like, all right, awesome. Where are we getting it from? Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. So we're going to fuck them over to get we're going to make it green by fucking them
Yeah.
over.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what it is. They probably they sitting on a fucking whole ton of lithium
Oh,
over
I'm
there.
sure there's
Yeah,
something.
they
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
They'll
exactly
turn
what
them
it is.
people into fucking slaves.
Create a chaos and then fuck them up.
There you go. Good times.
Yep.
Tech shit.
Tell it.
Yes.
That's insane, man.
America.
Well, Fred, our next tech shit is a little less tech and a little more shit.
More shit.
All right. Yeah.
Technically. So, Vermont State University, Castleton campus, of course, is honoring a cat named Max with a degree, and they're giving him a Doctor of Literature.
Oh God.
So, Vermont University has bestowed the honorary degree of Doctor of Literature on Max the cat, a beloved member of its community, ahead of the student's graduation this weekend. They're honoring the feline not for his mousing or napping, which I did not know that hunting mice was called mousing. And I feel like that's reason enough not to let him pass. failed his finals.
Failed his mousing finals.
But they love him because of his friendliness, Fred.
Oh.
He said that the popular tabby lives in a house with its human family on the street that leads to the main entrance to campus, and apparently just goes to school all the time there and hangs out. So they're giving him, like I said, they decided he's been hanging around for about 4 years, and they decided that it's time to go ahead and let him graduate.
Jesus.
Now, I, for one, Fred, or some of the students noted that they loved Max because he's always kidding around. And I, for one, Fred, think this story is positively stupid.
Oh, cat puns.
I mean,
Cat.
it's like, all right, we're gonna have a cat graduate.
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, that's
I just
cute.
feel bad that they're gonna get all the student loan bills.
Yeah, like, we're gonna have the cat graduate, and while Parker's sending his son there, and it's costing him $60,000 a year.
Right.
You know, he's got the same fucking diploma.
Cat gets it for free.
Got the same diploma as the cat.
He's gonna get a job next to the cat.
Right. Like a cat with a little tie on. Oh, adorable.
Like Simpsons, the cat that can drive.
Simpsons, the drive.
Watch out, Simpsons,
Ridiculous.
Simpsons.
So our last tech shit for tonight, Fred, I think, is not actually a tech shit at all. I know, right? But it is a local story, and I know that this means a lot to you, Fred.
Oh, yes, it does.
Dateline, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Myrtle.
Okay.
Dirty Myrtle.
Do you want to take a guess where this one's going? It's not tech related. It's not anything related to anything. It is something. It's related to something we've talked about on the show before, but
is it don't move your news type?
It's sort of don't move it. No, it's not really. It's less. It's more don't steal shit from people news. We have that.
So, shit.
A Girl Scout leader is now in the center of an investigation where she's accused of stealing thousands of dollars from the troop that she led.
Oh, no.
Police arrested the 42-year-old Girl Scout leader and charged her with breach of trust with fraudulent intent.
Yeah,
that's her for that once too. Not for thousands of dollars though. But she apparently, so basically the police report claims that she, I'm not gonna give her name, took and used funds from the Girl Scout troop she was leading just recently. The CEO of the Girl Scouts of Eastern South Carolina confirmed that she sent $1,000 that the troops made in their cookie sales. However, she allegedly stole $20,000 from her worth of cookies sales from her troop.
$20,000. Wow.
So they said, they said people started getting suspicious in the fall of last year, and they said she kept putting stuff off and she wouldn't give us a concrete date for anything. For example, when are we going to be able to do this thing? We'd ask. And she ended up sending, and they just never do it. And I found out basically
never do it.
Like she would just never do it. And so remember we talked about this, that the Girl Scouts do not fuck around with his money.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a real chance that this girl is not going to make it out of prison.
No, it would have been easier just to kill somebody than to steal from the Girl Scouts.
I just can't imagine like of all the people to steal from. We already basically figured out that they're the mafia.
Yeah, we had that one episode we talked about.
That's what I'm saying. So we're going to be like, oh yeah, let's steal $20,000 from them.
Then we got a phone call from the Girl Scouts, and you shouldn't bring this shit up again.
Oh yeah, well shit, we weren't supposed to talk about this ever again. It's okay. Well, in that case, we'll end tech shits on that note, and I can tell you now about a new invention, Fred, that I created this last week because it's after the 50-minute mark of our podcast, Fred, it becomes food shit.
You invented something?
I invented a brand new food, Fred.
Did you?
Yes, and it's maybe the greatest food that's ever been invented. Not really, but it's pretty great. And I have to give credit. I will go ahead and credit my wife for helping me come up with a name. She did most of the work. But Fred, let me introduce you to Sprice.
Sprice.
Is that Spanish rice?
It's spicy rice. It's just rice that's spicy as fuck. So I made rice last week, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to kick this rice up a notch. Bam. Thank you, Allan. So I put a shitload of red pepper in it before I cooked it, thinking like, this will give the rice a beautiful flavor, and it'll be aromatic. It'll be wonderful. Turns out it just makes it spicy.
A little color.
It doesn't taste any different than regular rice. It's just spicy as fuck. I made it, and I was like, it's just spicy ass rice. Like there's no flavor, there's no nothing. It's just spicy ass rice.
Flavor.
Spice.
Cumin.
I like
cumin in it.
I like cumin. Like
got the cumin.
Cumin Cuban with the ladies, if you know what I mean. Let's look at those boobs again. No,
Cuban on them titties.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now that's spicy.
Oh wow.
See, he said that, Allan. Once again.
Yeah, he did. We're 50-minute mark, man. He's gonna say
50, yeah. Well, that's what happens. The show goes off the rails at a certain point.
Yeah.
Which again was like 1 minute in today. But yeah, so enjoy some spice next time you want to deal with the pain of spice and the lack of flavor of rice. It's the worst of both worlds, really, Fred.
Hey,
still tastes.
You can make white spice with butter in it.
That's right. Spice. What was that? Oh, that was Spice on Dune. So this is probably the next generation of that. Like this is
next level
of spice rice. So yeah, that's what's going on with me, Fred. Yeah, that's what that'll be our that'll be our
Spice World.
The people, Spice World. That's where we'll sell it, and it's just rice with fucking pepper in it. Again, I thought it would have some flavor, and it didn't. It was just
I thought it would be chili flavor.
I was like, yeah, no, none of that. Just spicy. Just spicy ass, dull, boring ass rice. It's fucking delicious. That's my health tip of the week. Spice. I did buy. Speaking of following up on my health tip of the week from a couple weeks ago, I did buy cottage cheese.
Did you? I knew you would.
I did. Well, I saw it, and I was like, oh yeah,
you didn't have a choice.
No, I didn't. I got. Well, and what's ironic is I got cottage cheese. I haven't actually eaten it yet.
No,
I will. I told you I wasn't gonna eat it. I don't fucking. I bought it.
You're gonna eat it.
So I bought it, and my kids were like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh, it's cheese." And they're like, "Can we try it?" And I was like, "Absolutely." It turns out 0 of 3 kids recommend cottage cheese to anyone. So they were like, "This is gross," and I was like, "Yeah, it is."
Lumpy milk cheese.
So gross. So freaking gross. So keep saying gross for the next 3
He bought that fucking shit. He's actually spent the money.
I know it. Yeah.
$2.
I was about to say it had to be cheap though.
If it was like more than $3, there's no way.
Get like 5 pounds for $2.
Yeah, it's something like that. I got a big old bucket of it. The whole fucking bucket is taking up half my freaking fridge.
Bucket.
Yeah. They're like, it's cottage, the size of a cottage cheese. So yeah, it's never gonna get eaten. I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, they each took a bite and they were like, which I totally get. That's how I felt every time I've ever eaten it as well. So that's how it goes, though. They tried. It failed. Tried and failed.
Well, just to do that is worth the $2.
Oh yeah, well no, that's the thing, because they're like, oh, and I think that my kids think everything is whipped cream. So if you expected that to be whipped cream and it's cottage cheese,
could you imagine
quite a shock?
Getting ready in your mind to taste whipped cream?
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah. You're like, take that bite out of it, and you're like,
no.
Exactly what happened. All right, gentlemen.
You with it in your mouth, you don't want to chew it.
Right. What are you going to do? Yeah. What are you no. And I love one thing I do love about my kids. I'm sure Fred, your kids are the same time. When they don't like something, they immediately spit it either back into the thing that they got it out of, or into their hand and try to hand it to me. They're like, I don't like this, so I'm gonna spit it back into the bucket of the thing so that no one can ever enjoy it again. I'm like, you son of a bitch. And then they're like, here dad, you take this juicy fucking mush, because they're jerks.
So both our hands can be fucked up. Why?
I love you guys, love you kids, but you're jerks. Happy summer, everybody. All right, anybody, you got anything else, Fred or Allan?
Surely do not.
All right, well, and we'll call it a night. And remind you that next week we'll be back with more. Happy Pride, happy June. BL.
Whatever.
Stick it up your butt. BLC or I give up. Good night, everybody.
All right.
The C stands for cottage cheese.
Yeah, cottage cheese.
Yeah, that would have been better. I'm glad it's BL cottage cheese.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddies, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the men's side.
Oh, what a day. What a day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hit. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.